Hey, what's up everybody? I am Mike Benitez, welcome back to another Mike Benitez video. Yeah, now today, this will be a Cars related video, but today we're not talking about a specific Cars video. We shall be talking about a very interesting fact. Who should be the next female next generation racer? I'll talk about this in a moment. As for those of you who have watched Cars 3, you will have realized that in the beginning there were stock cars like Lightning McQueen, but then next generation racers, led by Jackson Storm, were starting to replace racers. We have for the next of the 2017 season. Well, people keep saying that this takes place in 2016, but I'm going with the 2017 story. So basically, almost all of these races have been announced, except for a few. Their names have been announced. As of now, there are 6 next generation racers that haven't been named yet. These are the next gen Leakless Racer, the next gen Clutchade Racer, the next gen Spearmint Racer, the next gen Carbon Cyber Racer, next gen Rev-N-Go Racer, and the next-gen Toupee Racer. For those who have watched the movie, Cruz Ramirez ends up replacing McQueen halfway to the Forza 500, which was the ending race, and Cruz Ramirez ends up winning. She is the first female next-gen, but there should be another next-gen, because if Pixar only put Cruz Ramirez to finish the race just because she is female, that is not... I consider that a bit weird, because you should have had McQueen win, not because you couldn't have just left Cruz Ramirez win because she was a female next gen, and so there has to be another female next generation racer. And so the big question is, who out of these 6 next gens that haven't been named yet is that female next generation racer? Now, I guess you're all thinking, Michael, we already have another next generation racer. It's the next gen Little Torque Pistons racer. I pointed this out when the next generation Leakless Racer and the next generation Synergy Racer were announced as a 2-pack diecasts. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But we were wrong. 2 months after the announcement, the diecast was announced. And the Little Torque Pistons racer's name was announced as Eric Breaker. Blame Mattel for this. In Eric's concept art, he has eyelashes, so everyone thought he was going to be female. But no, Mattel had to ruin it all for us and had to name him a male. I mean, what the heck is up with that? So now we have 6. We have 6 next generation racers that haven't been named that are said to be female, that could be female. But which one? However, there was one other racer that was said to be female. This was the next generation No Stall Racer, and was going by the fan name of Carly Wilson. But this racer's name would be announced just a week ago. But this racer was not female. His name ended up being Jonas Kavarth. So who, out of the 6 next generation racers that haven't been named yet, is female? Let's take a look. Could it be next generation Clutchade Racer, a racer who didn't get a concept art or even a diecast yet? For me, no, there's no way he could possibly be female. So, next gen Clutchade Racer is out. Next gen Spearmint Racer? Yeah, I kinda see that happening, but still, if he's female, I'm gonna be surprised, but I'm definitely sure he is male. So, Spearmint Racer, you're still in this, but you're technically out. Next gen Carbon Cyber Racer? Yeah, no. Because, well, I don't see this guy being a female. I'm sorry. Rev-N-Go Racer? Next gen Rev-N-Go Racer? Definitely not. Next Gen Toupee Racer? Definitely not. So, it all comes down to one racer that could be female. That's right, Next Generation Leakless Racer, for several reasons. I'll tell you about them. One, look at the style of her logo. Look at it. Doesn't it look fancy? Like a girl type of fancy? I mean, come on. The logo points something out. If they just did it for male, I don't know what to think, what this male racer was thinking of. But if it's female, this makes perfect sense. Another reason. Next Gen Leakless Racer does not have any sponsored decals on her. Just look at it. There's no decals here. However, decals were also seen on several other Next Gens, as of Steve LePage, right here. Another reason, and a very, very good reason, is that this Next Generation Racer had the least amount of screen time out of all the others. No kidding. The Florida 500, which was the last race of the movie, was the only race she had appeared in, but in the crash caused by Cam Spinner, I'll be doing a video about that specific crash. Cam hits Next Gen Leakless Racer, and she is taken out of the race. But here's the thing. But I don't know why she was taken out for. She was skidding across the wall, and she only got hit by one car. Well, if you count, she collided with Tim Treadless, but it looked more like Cam also hit him. But trust me, why this car could be female or should be female because this racer had the least amount of screen time out of the other racers in the movie. But if she is female, what's her name? There are several fan male names for her, but only two. There is Phil Speedland, which is definitely out, and Juice Drivewell, which I immediately think this was a complete joke because there's no way she could be named Juice Drivewell. But sorry to the guy who came up with that fan name, I just can't make any sense of it. And also, there's a fan female name for her, which is gone most popular for this specific racer. That is Katie Mush. It makes sense because Katie, that's female, but Mush, that means she's very slimy. Okay, I don't want any dirty jokes in the comments, but look, she is sponsored by Leakless, and she said, and Mush means slimy. Don't you think that makes perfect sense? But the most interesting fact is on the Wikipedia, the Pixar Cars Wikia. She is named Rebecca Dragstone. I am not kidding. She is named Rebecca Dragstone in the Pixar Cars Wikia. And in the Wikia itself, the Wikipedia, she is named Rebecca Drivestone. So, two names, Rebecca Dragstone or Rebecca Drivestone. All evidence is pointing a Next Gen Leakless Racer to be female. Will she? I hope. Mattel, if you're seeing this video, someone please tell Mattel to see this video. Please make the Next Gen Leakless Racer female. Please. All evidence is pointing to her being female. Please. I mean, if she comes out a male, I'm gonna be definitely humiliated. But don't humiliate me in the comments, okay? Well, anyway, that's the story of Next Gen Leakless Racer. What do you think? Could she be female, or any other the Next Gen other racers are female? Tell me in the comment section below. But all evidence is pointing to the Next Gen Leakless Racer, the sponsor logo, the lack of decals on her, the small amount of appearances, her name being mentioned as female in the Pixar Cars Wikia, and the Wikipedia itself on the Cars characters. Please, Mattel or Tomica, whatever you're listening, make this car female. That's it for this video. I am Mike Benitez, signing out on my favorite Next Generation Racer.